Hey everyone, Tyson the Subaru Specialist here. This is our 2020 Subaru Outback Outdoor XT, new trim level for 2020 in the crystal black silica. Those outdoor black wheels look phenomenal with it. Don't know if you can tell, but there's a ton of metallic flake in that paint, really sparkles. At the back here, backup sensors on the rear bumper. They'll actually apply the brakes if it thinks you're gonna hit something. Great in parking lots, situations like that. My other favorite feature on the Outback, you block the logo, it beeps, you back up and it opens up. That's as long as you have the key on you, proximity tailgate. Now they've made the entrance to the Outback wider, it's deeper, and it's a little taller than the previous generation. We've got cargo tray from factory. Now this privacy cover, if you're not a fan of it, it is easy to remove. The button's just on the side there, and it actually tucks underneath the false floor here. And there's a room for it to go across. The Outdoor also comes with a full-size tire on a matching alloy wheel, so you could do a 5-tire rotation if you really wanted to. In the second row, room to fit up to 3 people comfortably across. All of the Outdoors have the black and gray two-tone with that lime green stitching, really contrast nicely with it. Now in the Outdoor, the outer 2 seats are heated high and low, and there are 2 USB ports to keep everyone connected on those longer trips. With the Outback, you get the roof rails with the crossbars built in. We've got tie-down locations, front and rear, make securing cargo much more easy. This comes up, swings across, locks down. The other side comes and swings into the hole that this one just vacated. So you don't have to go buy crossbars after the fact. They come with them from factory. Very handy. Proximity tailgate means we got a proximity key. So I can lock it, as the key's in my pocket. Wait a second, unlocked. Power windows, locks, mirrors, as you would expect. We get the power driver's seat, including lumbar support. Now these seats are an all-weather material, I think kind of like neoprene. I think the brand name is StarTex, if I'm not mistaken. But very, very comfortable, easy to wipe down, kind of fits the outdoor theme. Push button start. Everything comes to life. On the left-hand side of our steering wheel, we have our Bluetooth and audio controls. You can make it take calls, control the volume of the calls and the music. The right-hand side has our adaptive cruise, our lane centering. So when I turn on the cruise, get an image of the Outback, and you can see 3 bars, 4 bars, down to 1. So each bar denotes a distance behind the vehicle ahead of you. You will follow if you catch up while using cruise. So if you're going 110, you catch up to someone going 100, you'll slow down to 100, and you'll follow them at approximately 150 to 180 feet. I just turned off and back on the lane keep assist, lane centering assist. So the 2 cameras here and here look for the road lines, and it'll actually give you gentle steering input either way to keep you in the middle of your lane. Great for longer trips. You're less fatigued at the end of the day of driving. Nice for those really, really long road trips where you leave in the morning, get there in the evening. Bunch of little information that you can switch through between here and the center screen. They're controlled from these buttons down here. One of the biggest changes to the interior of the Outback is the 11.6-inch touchscreen. So up top, we've got a couple different screens, and of course, dual stage X mode. So snow and dirt, and then deep snow and mud. So that's kind of like 4x4 low in a pickup, can only be used under 40 kilometers an hour. It kicks out, goes back to normal all-wheel drive if you exceed that. Now, it's all touchscreen. So you want to go to apps, you want to do Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, just have to be plugged in for that, but it's all right there. Still have tactile buttons for volume tuning and for your climate controls. Actually, speaking of that, it is dual zone climate control, and the heated seats are through this as well. So you can drag it, passenger side can be 30, and passenger can be low, easy to sync it back, and you can control your fan speeds, everything you need to, right from there. Turn that down actually. Backup cameras in the top portion of the backup or of the screen. You can see the top of the bumper there, it's just covered in shadow right now. Rear assist braking's on, parking sensors are on, and as you turn the steering wheel, those orange lines move and show you where you're going to end up if you keep it turned that way. Again, great for tight parking spots. Down here, we've got 2 USB ports and an auxiliary port. This is kind of phone storage. If you don't have a large case on your phone, it should fit. You've got a front view camera, parking camera, off-road camera, shows you ahead of the vehicle. You can see the top of the license plate holder right there. Gives you something to relate to. It's an electronic park brake. And then my favorite feature ever, the auto dimming mirror. So there's no switch to flick like the old ones. They automatically dim, and it's not just your rear view. Your side view mirrors also have it. So there's no switch to flick. No one's blinding you with their high beams. It's phenomenal. This one does have the Homelink system. Don't know if you can see it there or if it'll focus in on them, but there's 3 buttons. You can hook your garage doors up to those, and you don't have to carry a bulky opener with you. Pretty handy in that regard. So that's a brief overview of the 2020 Subaru Outback Outdoor XT. I'm Tyson, the Subaru specialist. Talk to you guys soon.